Alright, let's recap. In the last part we talked about membership and the download for the InstantDaw and what to do next with them, extraction mainly, and that we have to keep them together. Okay, so in this part we're taking care of the actual installation. So as you can see, I prepared a drive called DAW for this purpose. I ordered two drives. One of them was defect, and I ended up using a USB drive now. Just wanted to point that out quickly. My installation is going to be much slower than yours, so the main point is just to show you what to do and what to select to get started and install the DAW. Alright, let's go ahead and start the application. Remember, you have to have all these files in one single folder, not the README. It's not necessary to have this file. So double click on Apple Software Restore. If you had no problems when you extracted the files, you're going to have everything in working order. I had an extraction and I had to check some mismatch, so restore was grayed out. No matter what I did, I could not make it to become available. But anyway, right here, one of the first things I like to do is switch to disk, just to make sure in case I hit restore before I get over all the parts. I want to make sure I don't wipe my main drive or any other drive that I don't intend to use for it, because you actually have to wipe the data to make it work. So as you can see, the image shows up here in the left. Erase, select it, keep this same as selected configuration. Special options, you want them all. Yeah, make sure you switch to disk and make sure you choose the right disk, because you have only one more time to change your mind and cancel. After that, it's over. It's a done deal and you have to live with it or try to recover your data. Alright, everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and hit restore. This is the aforementioned last time to cancel before you lose either all your data or you just start the process. Anyway, let's get started. Hit OK. One thing that I did that up front, and in case your screensaver activates, the restoration will be cancelled, and somehow the files, in my case at least, the files got damaged. So that's how I know about the checksum mismatch. I can't reproduce it right now. What happened? I assume that USB drive got disconnected for a short moment, and yeah, that destroyed the files. Now the parts that got done showed up looking good, but the full restoration wasn't done. So just wanted to point that out. Stay next to the computer or just turn off the screensaver for that part and make sure everything can run all the way to the end. Alrighty. let's see. I'm gonna speed up this process here, so you don't have to watch as long as it takes. In my case, like I say, it's gonna be a few minutes for you on an internal drive, maybe an SSD, but for me on the USB connection, it's gonna be slow and painstaking. It'll take a while, so I just speed it up and cut the parts out that's unnecessary because it's gonna be the same way on your end. Alright, my part of the installation is finally done, but before you restart your computer, one more step. You want to go to the control panels and select the right startup disk. Go ahead and select your newly installed macOS and as a startup disk and boot. That's all. One more thing before you get absolutely overexcited. The installation is with a driver for a card you may or may not have. So if you got your own gear, media interfaces or whatever, audio cards, sound cards, whatever you have, you want to collect the drivers for it, boot into that Mac OS that you just installed and install the drivers for it and reboot so you have your hardware available. Alright, I see you in the next video and we're going over applications, tools and